a noble position, and we appreciate the fact that you represent that. But the truth of the matter is not pretty. And the truth of the matter is that most people would like to be controlled more by their government if they had.
Make it easier.
Shalom, shalom. All praise, honor, and glory go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and others of Great Millstone, who we learned this truth from. Shalom to you other brothers out there on the highways and byways, you hopeful elect. Alright, I'm just gonna, my thing lately has been going into the MOTB, and I just recently watched this Cat Williams, Joe Rogan interview, and about the 20-minute mark, they start going into it, and these celebrities know what's up. They're trying to tell you without having to tell you in a way. Most people aren't really paying attention, but I'm gonna play a clip. I'm going to stop it off and on, get you some scriptures, and that'll be it.
Maybe. Most people are all for government control, as long as they don't have to discuss it.
Yeah, as long as it works in their favor, they'll give up a lot of rights. And then hopefully the next administration that's...
Rights are generally worthless at the time.
Yeah. Well...
Yeah, it's funny Joe Rogan said that because there's going to be a time where things are going to be so chaotic and people are just going to be so desperate to go back to normal. And they're going to tell you, oh, all you have to do is come down and get this thing inserted inside of you. This digital device. By the way, this is fair use only. I'm not monetized. Just for educational purposes only. But anyway, yeah, come down and get your CHIP. And most people are going to be in such a state of a panic that they will give up their rights to feel safe again, to feel like to get some kind of normalcy back. And this is what the elites are betting on. Most people are going to run down and get this thing. Most of the population is going to be pretty easy. You got your sections of the population that will fight. They'll be against it, but for the most part, all they got to do is wait for these people to start going hungry, and even most of them will give in, because you're not going to be able to, everything's going to be shut down. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything, especially food. So when getting something in your empty stomach, when the only thing that stands between getting something to eat is getting that, digital device under your skin, well, most people are going to give in.
There's a lot of people that if the government can make life easier, a lot of people have it hard, right? So the government comes in and says, I'm going to make it easier for you, but I'm going to need certain requirements of you. I'm going to need you to have a digital ID. That digital ID will be attached to a social credit score. And we're going to give you universal basic income. You no longer have to worry about food or shelter. You'll be taken care of, and now you can pursue your dreams.
Is this the mark of the beast you're speaking of, sir?
I think it is.
Right.
Hopefully the video don't get taken down, but yeah, the MARK of the BEAST, they're going to have it to where they're going to pretty much put money into it every month. And but you're going to be totally controlled. This thing is going to be a tracking device, a control device, all kinds of stuff. Everything's going to be on it, and if you decide to You got to check out the Aaron Russo video with Alex Jones. And, if you decide that you want to fight against it and you already have this thing, they can just turn it off from, Lord knows where. Like, why would you want to have that type of control over you? You know what I mean?
That's the whole thing. Is it's never been difficult at any point in history. Like we got a dude right now that's telling you front and center that I put a computer in somebody's head, guys.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right, and there's people already doing it. The Elon Musk experiments. They're going to have it to where it looks like miracles are being performed. Like, people might be able to get up and walk again, or be able to see, whatever they're going to do. And most of the population aren't really spiritual. They're just kind of like, oh, this is great. Like, how can you be so against this thing? Look at this guy. He was paralyzed and he's walking again. They're going to get you in your feels, and it's going to make the ones that don't want to be controlled, who don't want to give up their rights, who don't want to bow down to this system, look like the bad guys.
And everybody's going, yay.
it's the greatest thing in the world, sir.
Yeah.
But we understood this 15, 20, 25 years ago. We understood while watching Tron or while watching Cyborg, we understood that there was just this small line medically that needed to be crossed in order for us.
Yeah, and it started off slowly, gradually, It's like first with the credit cards, then your phone, you're putting your debit card up to a scanner. They even tell you to, scan your CHIP for instant access. So it kind of gets you accustomed, it's like psychological, it's done slowly, and over time you're just going to have people that are going to be like, why not? This is the way we're going. Let me put this underneath my skin. And they're going to tell you, they're going to try and sell it as convenience also. Like, oh, you're not going to need a wallet or your keys because it's going to be able to do multiple things. I remember even having a dream about they're going to start putting these things in infomercials. Like they do a lot of other things, like, those long-ass infomercials, like, come down and get your CHIP right away. Martha, she's a real person. Before the CHIP, my life was in shambles. I can't believe I lived without it. You know what I'm talking about. That type of corny ass shit. Corny BS. Meet Jeremy. He was unable to use his left arm, but when he got this implanted into his head, he has full range of motion. This is unbelievable. I wish they would have came out with this sooner. Anyway, let me get back to the video.
To be able to do these things.
Yeah.
Like if you can hook a battery up to an octopus and make it go like this, you're halfway there.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is a machine that we have.
It's a biological machine.
Right. And once you understand it, you understand it.
Yeah. And you can fuck with that machine. You could juice it up. You could fucking get it stronger, get it smarter. You can do a lot of things with that machine.
Who's to say, these frequencies coming from these towers aren't, who's to say they won't send some kind of frequency to start, screwing with people? You already have stories of people who are hearing voices and telling them to do certain things. You know? You won't even be able to think for yourself. You're just going to be like this walking robot, like some kind of slave, and you're going to like it. That's kind of scary, man.
This is what the Anunnaki said. This is how you know that these are not made up things from people's imagination, because everything is too factual. Like this necklace, right?
Right.
People online were like, yeah, is that Buddhist or that's this?
All right, well, he starts going into some other stuff. I just wanted to share that clip real quick. You know, it's out there. People are talking about it. They're trying to get people's minds accustomed to it. So that way when it comes out, you know, it won't be such a big deal. You know, a big part of the population won't even fight against it. Let me go ahead and get this. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the MARK, or the name of the BEAST, or the number of his name. Right, you won't be able to buy or sell. That's how they're going to get a lot of people. They're going to want to continue their meaningless, pointless lives. Try and go back to some normal, whatever that is. This place has never been normal. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the BEAST, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom.